Welcome back to our YouTube channel. How did a showdown in the skies, once considered a haven of serenity and harmony, come to be? This celestial conflict originated between Lucifer and the heavenly hosts. God, in his omnipotence, created the angels as glorious entities who devoutly worshipped and praised him, as depicted in Job 38 verses 4-7. The angels witnessed the magnificent act of creation, rejoicing in God's work and highlighting their role in divine worship. The angels are described as powerful beings who carry out God's orders with precision and devotion, Psalm 103 verses 20-21. They are ministering spirits sent to serve those who will inherit salvation, Hebrews 1 verse 14. Among the angels, Lucifer stood out for his extraordinary beauty and wisdom. However, pride took hold of his heart, and he aspired to surpass God in glory, challenging both the Creator and the established order. Lucifer sought to usurp God's place and establish his own domain. This rebellion led to his expulsion from heaven and his transformation into Satan, the adversary, Ezekiel 28 verses 12-15. Lucifer's downfall serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of pride and rebellion against God. His story warns us of the pernicious nature of pride and the importance of humility and obedience to God's will. It reminds us that true greatness comes from submission to the divine will and serves as a reminder of the destructive power of sin. The consequences of Lucifer's fall were severe, as he was cast out of heaven and became known as Satan, the deceiver of the whole world, Revelation 12 verse 9. His story emphasizes the importance of humility and obedience to God's will, cautioning us against the dangers of egocentrism and vanity. The Bible contains numerous stories and teachings about the perils of pride and ambition, urging us to cultivate humility and contentment. The expulsion of Lucifer from heaven is a powerful reminder of the consequences of disobedience and pride. It highlights the significance of remaining steadfast in faith and devotion to God. The narrative teaches us about the importance of humility and obedience, urging us to avoid Lucifer's mistakes and remain loyal to God's commandments. It is a call to live lives that honor and glorify God in all our actions. The battle described in Revelation 12 symbolizes the ultimate confrontation between the forces of good and evil. In this epic struggle, the heavenly hosts confront the dragon, Satan, and his angels, and good prevails with their defeat and expulsion from heaven. Fallen angels, or rebellious angels, are spiritual beings who chose to align themselves with Satan in his rebellion against God. They now serve the Prince of Darkness, seeking to counteract the divine will and lead humanity astray. While popular culture often romanticizes or distorts the image of fallen angels, the Bible provides a clear and accurate view of their true nature and evil intentions. Revelation 12 vividly illustrates the struggle between Michael the archangel and the dragon, Satan, emphasizing that despite Satan's defeat, he still exerts his evil influence on earth. This influence will persist until he is definitively subdued by divine power, marking the end of his ability to cause harm and deception. Michael, whose name means, "who is like God," is a central and powerful figure in the celestial realm. He plays a crucial role in the battle against evil forces, as portrayed in various sacred texts. The Bible contains several highly dramatic scenes that highlight the role of the Archangel Michael as a defender of celestial order and divine justice. One of the most notable is the battle between Michael and Satan, which culminates in Satan's expulsion from heaven. This battle represents the eternal struggle between good and evil and emphasizes Michael's leadership and bravery in carrying out God's will. In the book of Daniel, Michael is portrayed as the protective prince of the Jewish people, playing a crucial role during times of great tribulation. He is described as a guardian who defends and intercedes for the chosen people, fighting against oppressive nations. In Daniel, Michael is recognized as a figure of immense importance, ensuring that the forces of evil do not prevail against God's plans for his people. Michael's authority within the celestial order is also mentioned in the book of Jude, where he contends with the devil for possession of Moses' body. This event demonstrates Michael's reverence and submission to God's ultimate authority, even when facing a formidable opponent like Satan. These battles, although described with elements of physical confrontation, are fundamentally spiritual in nature. Michael and the angels wage a spiritual battle against the forces of evil that transcends material reality, existing in the realm of ideas, beliefs, and spiritual influences that shape human existence. The concept that the true battle is not against flesh and blood, but against spiritual powers of evil in the heavenly realms, is reinforced in Ephesians 6 verse 12. This verse reminds us that the struggle we face is not merely physical, but deeply spiritual. Michael's story serves as a powerful reminder of the responsibilities and challenges faced by servants of God, both celestial and earthly. It inspires us to stand firm in faith, remain vigilant against the seductions of evil, and strive to live according to divine principles. As a figure of authority and protection, Michael symbolizes the promise that under God's leadership, the forces of good will always seek to preserve justice and holiness against the forces of destruction and chaos. The battles described in the Bible are depicted with vivid imagery, portraying the clash between good and evil in a grand and awe-inspiring manner. The scenes are filled with the sound of weapons clashing, fiery darts raining from the sky, and a storm of war intensifying. The battles represent the struggle between the loyal hosts and the opposing phalanxes, with even the formidable forces of evil joining the terrifying conflict. The whole sky vibrates with the sound of the clash, creating a scene of utter chaos and devastation. After Satan's defeat and expulsion from heaven, a powerful voice resounds through the heavens, announcing the divine conquest over the evil accuser. This voice signifies the believer's victory over evil and strengthens their hope of triumph, even in the face of Satan's continuous accusations. Throughout the Bible, Satan is referred to by various names such as the dragon, the ancient serpent, the devil, Satan, and the deceiver of the whole world. These designations depict Satan as malevolent, accusatory, adversarial, and deceptive. Satan's journey is marked by descents from a glorified condition to a profane one. He goes from having access to heaven to being confined to earth, and then descending further to the abyss for 1,000 years. Satan's fall from heaven is described in Revelation 12 verse 9, and it marks the second of 4 descents in his journey. Satan's primary tactic against God's people is slander and accusation. However, believers have a divine advocate in Jesus Christ, who intercedes for them before God. Confession, courage, and steadfastness in faith are crucial elements for the believer's victory over Satan. It is important for Christians to be vigilant and aware of Satan's prowling nature, seeking to devour those who are vulnerable. They should rely on Jesus Christ as their good shepherd, who protects and defends them against the attacks of the evil one. The Bible teaches profound lessons through the confrontations and conquests recounted in its pages. Victory requires effort, sacrifice, and renunciation. Collaboration and teamwork are essential for significant victories, and every triumph should be celebrated with joy. The joy of heaven is evident when the Lamb, Jesus, prevails, and the greater the victory, the greater the celebration. Jesus himself expressed this joy when he saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven. The disciples also experienced this joy when they returned from their mission and witnessed the power of God at work. In conclusion, the Bible contains dramatic scenes that highlight the role of Michael as a defender of celestial order and divine justice. These scenes symbolize the eternal struggle between good and evil and emphasize the importance of faith, courage, and collaboration in overcoming the forces of darkness.